Hello. I'm here. I can't see you, but hold on. Okay. I assume you can hear me and see me. I hope so. I'm not even set up. You would think I would be set up, but I'm not set up. But it's okay. I got this. Hold on. 2 seconds. And then I can see all of the chat. Do. Why must everything break today? Every single thing I've tried to do today is breaking. I think we're almost ready. All right. Okay, finally. There we go. Sorry to everybody that was waiting for me to get this working. Okay, we're going to look at the Miyoo Mini Flip, this thing right here. It is so damn cute and tiny. This thing is amazingly small. I don't understand. Like, it is, I have the Miyoo Mini here. I'm going to move this out of the way because it's in the shot. But I have the Miyoo Mini here. It is just like so tiny. Amazingly small. It's awesome. I'm super happy about how small it is. I have not done anything with it yet. I've started the live stream. I just got it. So gpsp comparison, sure, I can do that. Here is Game Boy Advance SP, and we'll open it just so you can see the difference, I guess. It's I guess the screen size is probably the same from what I can see, but but it's obviously smaller. It's a lot smaller. Very tiny. Yeah. So yeah. Hold on. Before we do anything, in the box was this cute little case, and let's see what else is in here. We have a USB SD card reader, which you probably do not want to use, but it's there. We've got a manual, which you should read to learn things. USB connector charger, so if you want that. And so because this has no headphone jack, right? So there is no headphone jack anywhere. So this adapter is for the headphone jack. Cool. So you get a few things and this nice little case if you want it. Yeah, dude, this is, guys, this is small. This is so tiny. I don't know. The first thing I saw it, even my wife was like, it's got little Skittle, or not, what's the candy? It's got little candy buttons. D-pad's pretty stiff and not a lot of travel movement. Buttons, not a lot of travel at all. They're very, probably micro switch. They're very, yeah, silent, just normal. I don't have a Miyoo Flip, so I don't remember what that one was like, but I think it's the same, or it could be similar. Hinge, let's see. Hinge, we go all the way. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. But it feels like it's strong, it's sturdy, like it's very click. There's a lot of strength here. I don't know if it's coming through, if you can tell, but there's a lot of strength in this hinge. This is not me telling you that this is a good hinge and this will last, but it feels good. But I am not going to make that prediction. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that here. Any screen protectors in the box? No. Anything that you saw on screen was what came with it. So let's turn this thing on. Let's take a look. Now, I have this here because this is the same as this, except they're doing a flip version of it. So it's got the same hardware, same everything. So I'm going to put this off to the side just as a reminder of what the power is of this. Let's take a look. Might have to zoom in a little bit. There we go. So we have our usual Miyoo interface here. If I go over to settings, let's turn up the brightness. That might help. Yeah, you can see it better now. Good. We have Wi-Fi. Okay. So let's try. I will try OnionOS. I did try OnionOS. I know it works with it, but I will be doing that in a bit. Let's try out the stock experience first. Okay, so let me log in with my SSID. Give me a second. Very fast, or like responsive, which is good. Let's see, is it going to connect to Wi-Fi? There we go, connected to Wi-Fi. Awesome. So yeah, Wi-Fi works. Color, you can play with the saturation and stuff. This was at 7. 7. Reboot manually. Well, we didn't change anything, so it's fine. Auto power off. So what happens? Close it. Does it just automatically, do you have to wait a little bit? You may have to wait a little bit. I assume there's probably a timer. I don't know how long the timer is for it to go off. Yeah, there is a timer. So I'll have to play around with it, see what the actual timer is. Date and time, keys map, background music, hibernate. Maybe that's the one? Yeah, there we go. So you can change to hibernate. 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, cool. Fixes. Audio fix is on. Okay, we're already fixing things. Great. We are on September 2nd build of this. Got it. And then a hardware test. Seems like everything's working. Cool. Let me get out of this. I'm going to put the brightness a little bit lower because I think it's washing out the screen a little bit. There we go. That's probably good. Okay. Let's see. What do we have on this? So we have game, and then RetroArch. Let's go over to Gambate. Let's see, what do we got on Gambate? Adventure Island? Hell yeah. Do I have to close it like this? Yeah, like this. Oh. Why do we have... Oh, that's loud. Okay. I don't like this screen so small. We gotta fix that. There's like little noises that are playing every time I change something or move something. What are these little... That's good enough. All right. Speakers are not exceptional speakers. I'll put it that way. It's not the greatest of speakers. Yeah, a speaker could use some work. Not the greatest, but it's a little tiny. Speaker singular? Yeah, speaker singular, I guess, is how bright is the screen? Not too bright. We're at 8 out of 10 right now. Doesn't get much brighter than this. Probably not great for outdoors, I would imagine, which the other Miyoos haven't been too great for outdoors. Well, we know it can play Game Boy at least. That's, well, we already knew it can play Game Boy. It's the same as the other Miyoos for power, not the flip. There we go. Let's see. Let's get out of this. And yeah, there's little noises when you exit stuff. It's weird. Let's see. What else we got? GPSP. Yeah, gpsp is what you want to use for Game Boy Advance, most likely. What do we have on here, though? Crash Bandicoot? Sure. Let's do that. Jump to PSX? We'll get there. Is it comfortable to hold in your hands? It's tiny. It's not terrible, but it's not the most comfortable in the world. Actually, what I do want to see, can I see the frame rate, actually? They're not showing it. There we go. Why is the estimated screen refresh rate at 180, 170? Let's see if it comes down, where it comes down to. Let's keep an eye on it. 129. All right, keep going down. We got to keep an eye on this. Let's see. See what it goes to. Why is it at 120? No, that's no good. Should not be at 122. Even the FPS is showing 122. Did they mess up the screen timings? Interesting. Okay. Let's investigate further on this one. We have to check this out. So if I go over to App, RetroArch, there's those little static noises that keep playing that are really annoying. Synchronization, nope, it was output. So now it won't even show here. Oh wait, video, I'm in the wrong spot. There we are. Okay, let's see. They might not have the screen timing right. That might be a problem. Yeah, 125, that's, it shouldn't be displaying anywhere near 125. Because we have, we'll check it in Onion, maybe Onion changes things, but that is something to keep an eye on, I guess. Let's go back. All these, I don't know if it's coming through. You can't hear it. I don't know if you can hear the static that's coming through. Doesn't sound great. Wait. Was it doing it? Is it speakers? This is going to be fun. All right. Next, let's go. Would the screen timing be a firmware issue or an issue with the actual screen? Most likely firmware, but I don't know. Here, thanks. Gotta stay hydrated. All right. Yeah, there's a little, I don't know if it's coming, here, hold on. If I go back and forth, can you see it on your screens? There's some slight stuff. Let's see. What's the hotkey to show FPS if I just show it on RetroArch? Maybe we could just throw it here. Do they have a hotkey for show FPS? I'm not going to read this. Too much manual work. All right, let's just do it myself. Manual. We'll go to settings. It would be user interface. And appearance. Nope, not appearance. On-screen display. Display frame rate. Oh, it doesn't want to show at the bottom. Okay, cool. Can't see frame rate for now. Smoother, is it laggy? There is some frame stuff that I think is tied to the screen, because it seems a little off. It's not completely smooth. That could be because of the screen not being 60. All right, let's back out of this. Yeah, every time you exit a game, you can hear the, here, let me try this. I'm gonna put it up against and you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, we're not, let me exit now. All right, we're gonna exit. Okay, so it is the speakers. When the speakers are on, it makes a noise. Now it's not doing it, of course. Great, cool. Call me a liar. All right, we're gonna continue. I saw some PlayStation 1 people, so we'll just jump over to PlayStation 1. Although I don't know why you would want to go to PlayStation 1 with this, but we can. PlayStation 1 is the ceiling, but you also, I don't know. I wouldn't buy this for PlayStation 1. Yeah, there's something with the speakers, or you can hear it. It's off. No, it's not doing it now. Every time I lift it up to show you guys, it doesn't do it. Maybe if I put it louder, you'll hear it. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, there it is. Nope. Every time I put it up, so annoying. There's like some static. It's so, it has to do with the speakers. There's no other way. Because it doesn't show up when you're not playing a sound. I wonder if it shows up in Onion. We'll have to try Onion in a second. Let's finish this up. It's getting a little warm during PlayStation 1. I could feel it getting hot over here. All right, so what is it? Do you always have to just push that? All right, let's try Onion. We'll try Onion and see what it is like. Am I missing any questions? Just tag me if I'm missing questions, because it's hard for me to see in the list. But just tag me if I missed something. We are already at 32% battery. I started at 55. That is pretty quick. Okay, onion tests. Where are my onion tests? There we go. Not. Why do I have a Kioxia branded thing? Where is it? Where did I put the SD card? Hold on. Well, I did have it here somewhere. It's gone now. We'll try from my Miyoo Mini and pop that one in there. So we have a 128 OnionOS card. Let's try that. This is the original card. All right, let's see. Hey, Onion, hello. It's been so long, Onion. Where did that SD card go? Very weird. Oh, this is the SD card. Okay, never mind. I got the wrong SD card. This is the one that I've been using in the Miyoo. This is the one I just flashed. So here, let's see if it works without an SD card that's created already. So OnionOS is installing. Go ahead, Onion. Let's see, questions. What is the next slide handheld should be? I think you're missing a word in that sentence. Can you test Game Boy Color? Sure. We'll do Game Boy Color. You should eat an onion while you're waiting? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I like onions, but I'm not going to eat a whole onion at once. It's just crazy talk. Do you have a scale? Can you weigh the Miyoo? That is a great question. I actually can do that. Okay, let me go grab a scale while this is installing. I mean, I just realized that you could probably get the measurements from the link in the description, but we can live test this, sure. 122. And if we go and look at 104. So it's put on 105. It's put on some weight since the Miyoo Mini. It's put on a little bit of weight. They've had some burgers. Can you test if OnionOS supports clamshell mode? I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but we can test it. They wouldn't have had anything. There's no reason for them to support lid closing for previous models. Does it have Wi-Fi? Yep. They don't have any measurements on the website? Really? That sucks. I saw a video with them measuring it. Pretty sure they did it in their unboxing video. But so then we don't, well, this won't have any games, but looks like Onion is working for installing it at least. So it should be fine. But I don't think it'll support the clamshell things for sure. How does the D-pad compare? Well, it's not as soft. It's a lot harder than the Miyoo Mini. This is a lot softer. This is harder. smaller. It's usable. I mean, you're going to have a cramped experience either way. I would obviously love to see this control style on a clamshell, but you'd have to recess the screen in a lot more than it already is. So it'd be tough. It's the same screen as the one in the Miyoo Mini. This one. Small Miyoo Mini. We're almost there. The battery's probably going to die. Let me... oh, Miyoo. Miyoo batteries. We will try charging it as we go, I guess, or else it's going to die. What is this cable? It's so tiny. How's the button feel compared to? Like the RG35XX SP, 34XX SP, similar to that, I guess. Oh no, did we break? Did OnionOS break? Hello? Oh no, it was just a screen that you can't see. Cool. Yeah, so Onion, okay. So you can install Onion like this, but what we're gonna do actually is something different. Because I already have Onion installed and set up with games and everything, so we'll just use that instead. But Onion seems to work. So click buttons, yeah, there's click buttons. Very click buttons. Let's just exit this out and we'll jump into Onion. It didn't come with a screen protector, so I can't tell you. But there is a lip inside. You can probably see it. There's a little lip in here, so there's enough room for a screen protector, I think. Because I don't think it's hard to tell, but I don't think it would be touching anything. But it is hard to tell, so I think you'd be okay with a screen protector, but not sure. D-pad looks small. It is, absolutely. All right, what are we waiting on here? OnionOS? I just want to pop you out. Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here. We are shut down. There we go. We wait. Okay, we'll put in the good OnionOS now. There we go. Now we can go play some games, finally. Onion. I think I heard it comes with the screen protector installed. No, it had a plastic cover to protect the screen, but not a screen protector. If like what you would assume, like a glass screen protector or whatever. So no, there's no screen protector on it. At least none that I can see. Okay, we are in Onion, so let's jack up the brightness. I'm gonna put to 8 so you can see. Go to games. We did Game Boy, we did some Game Boy Advance. Let's do Game Boy Color. And we will do, we have not done a Pokemon yet. So let's do Pokemon. Crystal? Sure. Oh, it's not doing the sound stuff. Hold on. Well, yeah, these speakers are not that great. That's okay. What's the, nope. There we go, fast forward. What's the menu, or what's the show FPS key for Onion? There we go. All right, here we go. Do you still hear the static? No, I don't, which is interesting. We'll see when I exit out of the game, but that could just be something that's in the stock firmware. But I don't hear anything. The sound actually sounds pretty good right now. Not, I mean, pretty good for this. It's not don't write home about the speakers. All right, this is taking too long. Is the refresh rate okay with Onion? Great question. Let's see. If we go over to settings, they probably fixed that because it is the same screen. Yeah, see, even here, showing as 105. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. It's coming down though. We got to wait for it to get to where it's supposed to be. 76, 74, 70. Yeah, it'll go to 60. So this is what I was trying to explain about the stock firmware. So this isn't perfect either. It's at 59.6. So there will be some slight hiccups and skips, but a lot better than 122 or whatever we had on stock. So there is still some work to be done on the screen if you're going to be using stock, which I don't think anybody will, but that is something to keep an eye on for sure. Let's speed this up. We want to go catch some Pokemon. I just checked that, Mr. Boss Benchmarks. I guess you were writing that while I was doing it. Because when we checked it on stock firmware, it was 122 or something. So there's something up. For stock, at least. This gets warm. This gets really hot on the front here. I don't have my my gun is downstairs to check the temperatures, but let's see. I mean, Game Boy Color, you could play all day long, but there is some heat for sure. Oh, we are charging. That's probably why. Never mind. Ignore that. We're charging. I'll have to see without the charger after. Screen's okay. I think it's the same as, I mean, it is the same as this, but it's been so long since I've had to, I don't have any games on here, so I can't really show you what that looks like. But looks fine to me. It's not going to set the world on fire for a screen, but it's fine. Quick brightness comparison compared to what? Because these are the same screen on these two, if that's what you're asking. But it's the same screen. But sure. I don't have any games on here. We can do it on the home screen. Why is it blurry? There we are. That might be dead as well. Hold on. This or a Steam Deck? I can't. You know what the worst part about that comment is? I don't know if you're joking. That is the worst part about that comment. I have no idea. Because of the Steam Deck cult, I have no idea if you're joking or you're being serious. Okay, let's check out this. Somebody asked about brightness, so let's take a look. There's max brightness there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to the same thing here. Brightness and brightness. Let me take a look first. So the display colors are different on the V4, but they all look the same here. It looks more, there's a lot more contrast on the flip. I don't know if you guys can, here, hold on. Let's go back here. We didn't do any changes, don't worry about it. Like even here, this is 7. So there is some difference here, for sure, compared to, yeah, you can tell there's a difference. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder why that is. They must have made it brighter. So, but this doesn't get as dim anymore now, which is an opposite problem. I guess you can't win with these, but yeah, because these are all the same. This is all the same. So, panel variants? I don't know. But even the top is different. So maybe we're in a different UI. Actually, it could be different versions of Onion, actually. Let me go back to 8. What version of Onion do I have on these devices? So, wait, where's Onion? Not here. Where's the version of Onion? It's in the top, right? No, there it is. But there's another way to see Onion. Quick Guide? No, that's going to bring us to a whole other thing. Wait, maybe Quick Guide has it. What version of Onion am I on? Why don't you just tell me? Did I go buy it? Was the last one there? Nope. I don't have any games on here to fire up, so I can't put it side by side. I just need to see which Onion I'm on. It just there's got to be a way somewhere here. Why is it not? It would be an about, but it's not. Where do you keep your Onion? Hello? Right, here we go. I think it might be startup, no, network. Tools? Nope. Advanced? Nope. I don't know which Onion I'm on. Actually, you know what? What we can do is just turn it off and on. That should tell us. I do not have a 35XX SP around. I have a 34XX SP. I'll go grab it in a second. I need to see which version I'm on here. And then we'll shut down this one and see, because that could be, oh, here we go. 4.4 beta 2. 4.4 beta 2 is on this one. What is this one? I think we missed it. If you try to update, sure, we can try that. Now that we know what this one is on, 4.4 beta 2. Apps, it is, I need to go package manager and I need to grab the OTA app. Where are you? I need an OTA, oops. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now, I probably have to connect to Wi-Fi again. Give me a second. That's interesting that it would be brighter. It should be the same panel, but I guess not. Oh, we're already connected to Wi-Fi. Great. All right. Let's go over the year update and let's see where we're at. Or not. Wait, we got it. All right. We are... Let's go stable. Actually, no, we need beta. Update available. We are on 4.2.2. Okay, so what we're going to do is just update, but not the stable. So how do I get out of here? No. Let's update to beta. That way we can do both. Yeah, 4.2.2 is on this, but we're going to update so we get the same. And then we can check if it is actually brighter or not, because that's the way to check. Make sure they're both the same. There we go. Yes. Okay, while that's doing that, let me grab my flip so we can compare. Oh, this is a big difference, though. This is a very big difference. If you want... this is massive difference. It's like the size of the controls on the bottom. Pretty similar buttons, and no, D-pad's a lot softer on this than it is on this, but this is this is a lot bigger. I don't want to touch anything because I don't want to screw up the Onion update, but it is a very big difference between the two. Yeah, speakers are making that noise again. Oh, but it's probably the interference with the Wi-Fi, I'm guessing. But yeah, we'll do a. Here, you know what? Just a little bit while it's open. If you want to see. It's a very big difference. We'll close this in a second, but actually it shouldn't affect anything by closing it because it's they don't have any stuff for that. So there we go. And on top of it, it's a sizable difference. Sizable. Same thickness. Yeah, same thickness-ish. Nah, this is like a millimeter or something bigger. Hey, Greg, thanks for the donation. Do you play the Miyoos often like an EDC, or is it more like a collectible? I don't, but I do like the Miyoo Mini Plus. And so if the flip is similar to the Miyoo Mini Plus, then I like that. But I don't usually use these smaller devices. I don't really have a use for them. But we'll see. Maybe this one. Who knows? Probably not, though. All right. Onion is still going. Somebody asked about the Thor. I don't know why you would want to know about the Thor, but I have my black one here. My white Thor is downstairs, so you get what you get. Oh, my God. It's not even close. That's the I don't think we need to charge anymore. There you go. There you go. It's a little smaller than the screens are. Yeah, there you go. There's your comparison with the Thor. Yeah. Basically the same size? Absolutely the same size. For sure the same size. All right. We're still going? Here, actually, you can hear this now. Let me... Can you hear that static? That's quite an annoyance a little bit, but... I hear my tinnitus? Yeah, absolutely. We're almost done. We're almost updated for Onion. Water's not supposed to make that noise. Okay. Do you have a... we did Game Boy Advance SP comparison earlier in the video. If you want to scroll back, we did that. All right. Apply update? Yes. We're almost there for Onion. So that sound all the time? No, but it's been happening occasionally, like right now. I don't understand why. That's probably Wi-Fi interference, but I have been hearing it often when we exit a game, start a game. It's been off and on. Yeah, like it keeps doing it right now. I don't know if it's something you can hear. Nope, not doing it now. Wait. I think it's just Wi-Fi interference for whatever reason, but it doesn't sound good. Sounds like eMMC storage is being written to. Yes, it sounds like a hard drive is being written to, like an old disk-based hard drive. That's exactly what it sounds like. Craig, thank you again. Hopefully the Hinge is good enough for a Miyoo Mini Flip Plus. The Hinge, I mean, I am not gonna be the Hinge person. I am not gonna tell you if the Hinge is good or not. I will say it feels sturdy, but I am not making that. I'm not making that call. I will not be responsible for telling you to buy something and the Hinge is good. I'm not doing that. I can tell you the Hinge is pretty sturdy though. Like it clicks in nicely. It feels like you have a lot of pressure here. It doesn't feel loose. Like the Thor's by comparison feels looser than this does, surprisingly. Like I can feel, see how I can move it back in here. Let me do this. See how I can move this back and forth? With this, it doesn't seem like I can't do that. It's not happening. It's staying in the spot that it's in. Does that mean anything? I don't know. I'm just doing some comparisons here. But it feels all right so far. We'll see. Yeah, so Joey says Hinge is no problem. Buy it. Somebody's gonna clip that and be like, look what Joey says. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Hurry up, Onion. Just taking forever. The sound is making me regret my pre-order. The sound is currently my biggest issue right now. It is, but when I've been in Onion, I haven't been hearing it, besides when we did the update to Onion. So we'll play a little bit. We'll see if we can hear it a little bit more. I got water on me. So just hold tight. We'll figure that one out. It'll be in my review if it is something that annoys me. I'm sure the lost sales from the Miyoo Flip made them do it right this time. You would hope so. You would think so. I mean, they can't go 2 for 2 in Hinges being a problem, but the Flip 1 and Flip 2 had the same problem. So and that's Retroid. So who knows? Let's go, Onion. Let's go. All right. Is this still on? Is this dead? So, okay, I'm going to say something. I have not used this Miyoo Mini in months. It's been months since I've turned this on. It still has a battery. It still has a charge. It still turns on. That's something to be praised a little bit, I think. I don't know why, but it's at 93%. I have not charged this thing in months. I have not turned it on in months, which is interesting for sure. But we're getting there. We'll see if there's any difference. I know this is riveting content waiting for an update, but we have to look at this. We have to check the screen. And if we can't, you can blame the person in chat that made me do this if you don't like it. Can you turn on your oldest charged handheld? What would be my oldest charged handheld while we wait? I don't know if I have one. I don't know what it would be. It would be something in my closet, for sure. Wait, we're finishing up. We'll have to come back to that later. What do you think about the pocketability of the Thor? I use a sling bag, so I don't use pockets. But if it's in my pants pocket for pajamas and sweatpants and stuff, so I guess it's all right. But jeans? I would never put it in jeans personally, so I don't know if I can answer that question for you. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, we are now on the exact same OnionOS for both. So we should be able to do an exact comparison between the two. There we go. Settings, brightness, if we go over to 10, and if we go all the way back to 1 again, yeah, no, it's brighter. So it was definitely not firmware related. The Miyoo Flip is definitely brighter than the Miyoo Mini is. Unless there is some setting somewhere, but this is a fresh Onion. This is an existing Onion, but there would be no other spot for this that I can think of to change the screen. So let's just check tweaks very quickly just to make sure I'm not lying. Appearance, blue light filter. No. So yeah, it's brighter. Cool. So if anybody's curious, brighter. I don't know it's not by a lot. I mean, it's by a little bit, but not a crazy amount. And if we're looking at it like, it's also crisper. Like it has this is like washed out in comparison to this one. But I also don't know which version I have of this. So it could be an older version of the Miyoo Mini. hopefully that helps you. I don't know. Let's go play some games though, because we've been spending too much time on this. Let's go. Let's try some stuff out. All right. Let's go over to games. We did Game Boy Color. Let's do Super Nintendo. And we will do... I do like my Super Mario World, so I'm going to have to try that. So if the Wi-Fi is off, does the sound go away? Sound, I will report back on the sound if I hear it. So far, no, I haven't heard it. I need to, oops. That is not, I got to get used to the new, it's been so long since I've used Onion. There we go. Where is settings, video, scaling, integer scale is off, great. And keep aspect ratios on, great, cool. Why does it look like it's 8x7 SNES? Is that what we're using here? 8x7? Mario should be fatter than this. Something's... Keep aspect ratios on. I don't know what the core is using. Mario is... So, okay, interesting. You can tell the difference playing this between stock and Onion, because Onion fixed the screen. So you can tell the difference of how smooth it is. If I go play Adventure Island again, I could probably notice it. But yeah, so stock has some issues with the screen for sure, compared to Onion, which is working at least. That is 8x7, I know, and that's annoying because it wouldn't be in core options here. It would be in the settings and video and scaling, but we have keep aspect ratio on. There are some settings hidden that I don't remember how to use Onion, so I'll have to play with that later. It's fine for now. Yeah, the device definitely gets warm for sure. I can feel the heat. So if you have a Trim UI brick, you'll be right at home with this so far. It's got a similar amount of warmth to it for sure. I can feel it. We're just playing Super Nintendo. We're not playing anything crazy. And the speakers are better on this. So I think the speaker and sound issues were all stock. I mean, speakers aren't great, but they're not making that static noise either. So stock is unfortunate, it seems like. But who's going to buy this for stock? Let's be honest. It's definitely a cramped experience for sure. But I don't hate it either. Like, I would probably use this for like one-handed games. I don't know if I would play Super Mario World on this, but like Pokemon, 100%. Go one-handed Pokemon. I don't know what you're doing with their other hand, but you know what I mean? Like this I could do all day long. This feels good. But the heat is unfortunate, but I would do this all day long. Oh, hold on. There we go. I forgot. Okay, there we go. What is it? Integer scaling off 4x3. Thank you. Gee willikers. Gee willikers. That was annoying me. I knew there was a thing to do it in Onion. I forgot what it was. And nobody said it in chat, so I blame all of you for this. Let's go Super Adventure Island. Cramped like the regular Mini? Yeah, similar. I mean, this is similar experience for sure to this. So I think if you're okay with the Mini, you're okay with this. You got two Minis, so you can play one hand with both hands. Yeah, I could go like this. I mean, the only reason I don't use this more is because it doesn't have Wi-Fi. This has Wi-Fi, so that's, oops. This has Wi-Fi. That was loud. So that's a point in its favor for sure. Wi-Fi is a big deal for Pokemon. Wi-Fi is a big deal for everything. I like my retro achievements. Oops. We're dead. This isn't a very good adventure island. Not a big fan of this adventure island. DS next. I don't know if I have DS on here. No, I do not. So that's a no on DS. We could check on the original stock firmware, but I don't know if I want to use stock anymore now that I've seen the issues with it. I don't think we want to go back to that. Let's try Contra. Do you like the buttons versus the Mini? No, I mean the Miyoo Mini Plus and Miyoo Mini have the best buttons out of like a lot of handhelds. So this isn't that by any stretch. It's nowhere near that. They're a lot different. But they have to be because it's a clamshell. Great. I'm very good at Contra, by the way. Very good at Contra. I play this all the time. Give me this. What is it? We died already. See, we died already. There we go. Yeah, it's getting hot. For sure it's getting hot. I wonder if it's the Wi-Fi. Let's let me go turn off Wi-Fi. And we are going to check to see if the heat is due to the Wi-Fi chip. Because it's kind of a deal, big deal. Let's go PlayStation 1. What do I have here? Crash. Yeah, Crash. Let's do Crash. Can you say anything about the battery life so far? Doesn't seem great so far. No PlayStation BIOS. Oh no. I don't think battery is going to be crazy on this. So. Battery life on Miyoo Minis are terrible? Yeah, it's been the same thing for the Miyoo Minis forever. But I want to see if the heat continues without Wi-Fi on. Nope, the speaker thing is back a little bit. Not as bad as it is on stock, but it was back there. I mean, this isn't bad to play at all. It's cramped, but it's not terrible. Would I play an entire game for like hours on this? No, definitely not. But if I was out and about and I just want to play a game for a few minutes. Oh, wrong way. Nope, we went the right way. Heat is still there a little bit. Not as bad as with the Wi-Fi on. Actually, no, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So Wi-Fi doesn't seem to make a difference. Could putting on a fresh thermal pad fix things? Probably not. Oh yeah, the speaker thing's back. Can you hear it? Nope, it stopped. Nope. Nope. Is it interference with something? Is that what it is? Every time I put it up to the microphone, it stops. You played through Doom on your 280V? There's a few types of people in this world. There's people who play through Doom on a 280V, and then there's people who don't do that because they like their hands. Nailed it. Oops. Yeah, the heat is worrying. So two things that are worrying so far is the heat and the that little interference noise that it keeps making. Which, not sure why it's doing it. But the heat, yeah, I can definitely feel it. I wouldn't play PlayStation 1 on here, but we also felt it in Super Nintendo too. So, I'm not sure. Could this handle GTA 6? Absolutely. If you wanted to put GTA 6 on here, you absolutely could. Oh, it's there. Every time. It doesn't do it. Every time I want to show you that it's doing it, it's not doing it. Color balance is really nice. Yeah, the screen's good. Screen's fine, I guess. Not good. Fine. It is, seems all right. Let's go back to Game Boy Color. We did some Pokemon Silver earlier, or Crystal. What else is there? Pinball? Sure. We hear it? You hear it? Okay, good. I can't tell if you can hear it because I don't know how much the microphone is picking up. So that's good to know. What's the brightness combo? State slot. I forget what the brightness combo is. This? There we go. I think that's better. Does this play PSP? No. No PSP. Oh, there's vibrations? There's rumble? Hold on. Oh, there is rumble. We're rumbling. Nice. Did the Miyoo Mini have rumble? Why am I surprised by rumble? Miyoo Mini does have rumble? Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I don't know if I've ever paid attention to that, but this also has rumble. So, just so you're aware. Can you show it closed? Sure. Here, closed. I keep seeing people ask about DS. I don't know what crazy people want to play DS on a screen like this, but we will see if it has DS on this. I have done a showcase of DS on a Miyoo Mini before, like 60 games or something, 70 games. So you can go check to see that, how it plays. The TLDR is it's not going to play the heavy games good. It'll play some games. And any games with a cursor, you're going to want to hurt yourself because it's not a good experience. But let's check the stock if it has DS games on it, and we'll take a look. Again, playing DS on this, you'd have to be. I don't want to be rude. I do want to be rude. You'd be completely stupid to play DS on this. I'm sorry. It would just be a waste of time. Why would you bother? All right, let's go over to. Let's check RetroArch. Actually, it wouldn't be RetroArch because you're going to be using Drastic. So it'd be DS. There it is, Drastic. Okay, there's some games. Let's see. Let's see. What do people care about on DS games? Can you not go further down? Is this all they gave us? No. Oh, that's it. Okay. This is all we have for DS. So, Animal Crossing. Let's go. Touchpad 1. All right. Does this game use the second screen at all? Oh, we do. Okay, great. We're gonna go back and forth. Wait, is there no audio? There we go. Audio. Stream games with Moonlight, man. It's 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Where are you gonna go with that? Come on now. Come on, guys. Come on. You're gonna buy this for Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, some Super Nintendo, NES. Like, buy the thing for what it's good for. Force Moonlight onto this. It's not gonna be good. Can't wait to play PUBG. Yeah. Gonna play some Escape from Tarkov on here. Why are we playing DS again? What was the reason for this? Genshin Impact is gonna be crazy. I'm sweating with this. This is making me really hot. It gets really warm. Where's my gun's downstairs? Did we break it? Hello, DS? I think we broke it. No, we're still here. Okay. What is the... Okay. Animal Crossing, come back. Animal Crossing, come back. Come back, Animal Crossing. No. All right, that's enough of DS. We looked, we tried. We don't want to do it. My temperature gun. Sorry, not real gun. Temperature gun. I have a temperature gun to measure stuff. Yeah, I don't want to be on. I don't think I want to stay on stock though. We have discovered how much better Onion is than stock, so I'm not sure why. We just want to check DS. I want to get off of this. Which color do you like best? I forget what the colors are. I think there's a light blue, right? I think I would like that. I like this one. This one's nice. But I think the light blue looks really nice. But I'm pretty sure all the colors look good from what I remember, except for black, because boring as hell. But all the other colors look good. I think. I'd have to see a picture again. What is going on with this water? Oh, she didn't close it properly, that's why. Spilling everywhere. All right. Is that pretty good, water? Yeah, water's pretty good. You should stay hydrated. Definitely get some water. Genesis? What do we got on Genesis? Some Sonic. I mean, so far it's just a Miyoo Mini that's a clamshell. That's kind of the headline of this video. Miyoo Mini but clamshell. Do with that information what you will. There's no blue? There is a blue. You're lying. Hold on. I don't like when you're lying to me. Give me a second. I know this has a blue. I have seen it. Hold on. We are going Miyoo. Miyoo.com. Shop now. Okay. What do they have? Black, white. That's the white we have here today. We got a pink, a gray, and a yellow. You're right, there is no blue. I thought there was a blue. I could have sworn there was a blue. Alright, whatever. There's no blue. Well, now there should be a blue, right? Because you did a light pink. Why is there not a light blue? I swear I've seen a light blue of this. I don't know why am I remembering a light blue of this? Oh, why am I playing Sonic? I hate Sonic. Alright. The game where you can't go fast. It's all about a guy who wants to go fast, but he can't go fast. That's the entire game. Sonic. I mean, the screen's pretty good for the price. I don't have any issues with the screen. It looks nice. It's not, you guys are seeing a little bit more of a, that's probably more of what I'm seeing. But try some shaders. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. What shader would you like? Wait, is there even shaders on here? I don't see no shaders. Oh, you can't do shaders. It's not here. It sucks. I would have to add it in, right? So we'll go to user interface, menu items. Where is shaders? What is menu? Oh, quick menu. There we are. And where is shaders? Did they remove it? Shaders. Nope. No GPU can't do shaders. Awesome. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no, we cannot do shaders. Oh great. What a terrible, oh I died. What a terrible time. We can't do shaders. Oh no. Yes. All my hate me. I'm not doing those shaders. How can you read the text? I looked at it. No GPU, no shaders. I forgot how good Onion is for, oh, we already went to a different game. No, that's not what we want. Onion is so damn good. Aladdin? Sure. What does that mean, no GPU? That means no shaders, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a shader person, so it helps me. No Mali GPU. You need to add the custom drivers for the Miyoo Mini, and then, oops. I don't know if I've ever played this Aladdin before. Oops. No filters or overlays either. There are overlays in Onion and stock, so you can use that. No filters that I've seen. I think filters falls under the same bracket of GPU, but I have not seen filters. I think so. Right now, Onion doesn't have support for the clamshell, but I think I would still use Onion no matter what instead of stock. Stock is very much not broken, but there's some stuff up there. Onion runs a lot better, it seems. Less issues. But you're not going to get the clamshell support. So if I close this, it doesn't do anything. It's still on. So you'll have to remember to actually close it. I don't know if Onion's working on it. I don't know if anybody has confirmation of that, but that'd be cool if the Onion team is going to work on support for this. That'd be nice to know. But I don't have information on that. Oops. This is actually pretty fun. I gotta play this. I have to try this game out. Is it a great kid's handheld? Harder to break? Yeah, probably. It's nice and small, too. Clamshell support is a nice bonus, but far from required. I mean, it's a clamshell, right? Like, why else would you buy this if you're not going to use it for clamshell things? I guess I can see what you're saying. It's not required to use it right now. But if you want to get the full support of a clamshell, then hopefully at some point it arrives. Maybe somebody will fork it, or they'll just add it. Who knows? But otherwise, you can just, let's see. If I tap it, we're still playing. I can still hear it. So, yeah, stuff's still happening in the background. So this isn't turning on. This isn't sleeping. So that's one thing that needs to be added in. It's just a turn off. Oh, no, hold on. But Onion's always had this, right? Where it just turns off the screen. There's a push and hold to save progress, turn off. Yeah, okay. So this will be fine then. And then you can just close it. When you want to open it again, you open it, turn it on, and we should be right back to where we were, from what I remember of Onion. It's been so long. You might have to time this, because it is taking a little time. But, yeah, we're back in. Okay, so yeah, as long as you don't mind that time there, then yeah, this works. So this will do nothing. But if we push and hold, we'll do it one more time. Push and hold. It'll turn off. There we go. And now, I'm going to turn it on. You just have to remember to do that. Unless they add in support for it. But that'd be cool. If you could just close the lid and it'll do the same thing of save, progress, and close. If OnionOS is working on this. Which I hope they are. I haven't seen anything from them in a while. So, nice. I like that. That's cool. We are at 29% now, so we're getting down there. Oh, my neck, my back. Let me answer. I can ask some. Yeah, let me answer some questions, I guess. Is this keychain compatible? Yes. There's a lanyard hole here. Lanyard hole. So if you want to connect it, then you can. Hand cramps yet? I mean, I'm not in the happiest of shapes, but I'm not dying yet. I also have this to kind of rest on. So it's different than playing it normally. I don't know if it would be a complete issue though. Like, it's not that bad for hand cramps. I think it's fine. It's not terrible, but it's not holding a bigger device comfortable, obviously. Probably quick resume if it doesn't have to wait for network. Yep, probably not. Do you have a heat gun? Yes, I do. Somewhere in the basement. I can go grab it later. How are the triggers? They're fine. They've been all right. I was using them from some hotkeys earlier, so it seemed normal. Seems like just a smaller version of the 34XX SP. So doesn't seem that much different. They don't stick out as much, but they're doing its job. So I don't have an issue with them so far. How good is PS3 performance? Oh, you have no idea. The PS3 performance? Perfect PS3. I was playing God of War earlier. So good. Can the USB port do OTG and Bluetooth? Well, it's DC aux, so I don't think it's an OTG port at all. So probably not. Does it work with any C-to-C charging cable? Sure, let's check. C-to-C. Here we go, C-to-C. I don't remember the last time I've seen a device work with this that was under $100, but we will take a look because these usually do not work, but we'll see. Is my thing dead? Might be dead. Hold on. Let me grab a different cable because my battery pack is dead. Ooh. I don't know if I have anything else right now. Hold on. All right. We're gonna do some stuff here. I'm gonna charge this while I charge that and see, because I don't have anything closer to me. All right, let's see. So we're charging this, and we're gonna go and charge the Miyoo Mini. Flip. That would be a no so far. It's a big no, but let me check off camera just quickly. It'll be easier than me checking this. Or actually, I have a whole long cable here. What am I doing? I can check it on camera. Charge from the bottom? What are you talking about? There's no bottom charge. That's an SD card. Crazy person. No, that's a big no. No USB-C charging support. Because I can confirm that it works. Hold on. I will confirm it works right now. So, there. Super fast charging. Use the same cable. Go into the Miyoo Mini. And a big no. Here, I'll even turn it off and on. We'll see if it actually does anything. Turn it off. I don't know. I have not seen a handheld under $100 that's Linux that has C2C charging, proper C2C charging, in a while, or that I can remember. I don't remember everything, but I usually check that, and they never have it. So these devices are always USB A to C, like unilaterally always. I have seen people be like, "Oh no, this is C2C," and then you go and test it, and it's not C2C. So. Yeah. No, there's definitely, yeah, so definitely not. But A to C does work. So A to C will be fine. What else we got? GKD Pixel 2 is the only exception that does C2C charging. I forget if I don't remember that one. When it didn't have Wi-Fi, I stopped caring about it. Even if it works, I would advise against it. I guess. I don't know. I would just not buy it then. Like not having C2C charging is very annoying. That is going to be a big knock against this. For the simple reason that I don't want to have to carry another cable around just for a specific device. That gets very frustrating. So that's a big knock against it, in my opinion. Can you add games to it? Yeah, of course you can. Absolutely. You add whatever you want. Predictions for Retroid's big announcement next week? A device. It is going to be a Retroid Pocket 6 that is going to compete with the Conquer Pocket Fit, and all of the people who bought the Conquer Pocket Fit are going to go and cancel their orders because the Retroid Pocket 6 is out. And it's going to be interesting to watch because it always happens every single time. It's like clockwork. OnionOS announces device. OnionOS puts up pre-order for device. Retroid and AYN announce device. Everybody cancels the OnionOS device, and then they go and buy the Retroid and AYN device. It is clockwork with these things. So that is what I am looking forward to seeing, is the eventual fallout of that. But I have no predictions of what it is. They said it earlier this year was the G2 Gen 2, the new Snapdragon, is going to be the Retroid Pocket 6. So I guess we'll see what that looks like. Is it going to be D-pad top still? Well, what are they doing? So we'll see next week, whatever happens. I don't know. I'm still good with my Portal and Thor. I don't need anything else. So whatever they come out with, it's just going to be like, okay, cool. Did I miss anything? Have you seen the MCon controller? Isn't it like $200 and something? I saw it at CES when I went there earlier this year. It's not for me. I'm not playing games on my phone like that. But it seems like it's expensive if it's the thing I'm thinking of. Same MSRP as last year? I would assume so. 219, 229, 239, 249, around there. It's going to be around that range. I don't think Retroid will go higher than that. Do you think it'll run MinUI like the Miyoo? Yeah, probably. I'm sure you could use MinUI if you wanted to. Can you try playing it one-handed? Sure. Let's pop out of this. I think this would be great one-handed, from what I've felt of it so far. But let's go. Let's do one-handed now. I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'll do something else with my other hand. We'll double fist minis. Here, I'll double fist some minis. We will go back to, we were in Pokemon Prism. Can you do a rattle test? What is, there's no, actually something's in there moving. It's not annoying though, but something's there. Okay, where am I looking here? We're double fisted the Miyoos. I have no games on this one, so that doesn't matter. But let's do. This is the Make-A-Wish Thor right here. Except it's side-by-side screens. If only I could pull up YouTube on one of them. Here. We'll go into RetroArch on this one. All right, that's enough of this one. We're just going to one-hand this. Does OnionOS multiplayer work between the Flip and the Plus? What is Onion? Onion uses that easy netplay thing. So, yeah, it should, because it's the same thing, right? So it should. I don't have my Plus here to test it, but I'm sure it does. Damn, that blue's nice if only it had Wi-Fi. I know! I don't get why this doesn't have Wi-Fi. It would be so amazing if it had Wi-Fi. I would love this thing so much. Because the blue is the best blue. And I don't know why they didn't do the blue, or continue doing the blue ever again. It's the best blue they've ever done. Can it play any Digimon games? Yeah, anything that's up to PS1. It can. I don't know why it's still hot, though. We don't even have Wi-Fi on anymore. It is still warm. It's like the brick. You could easily play this entirely one-handed. Easily. Because you could also just turn on fast forward too. So here, I'll turn on fast forward now. And we'll, hold on. Oops. What was it? Nope, not integer scales. Nope. Why? What is that? 4x3? We don't want 4x3. Original. Where is, there we go, FPS. Holy, okay. You probably have to frame throttle Pokemon, but let's go quick Pokemon here. This is gonna kill the battery and get hot for sure. This is how I would play, except I would cap the FPS a little bit lower. This is a little too quick for me, but this is what I would do. Can you fast forward PlayStation 1? Probably not a lot. Oh, we're dead. Nope, we're good. We gotta potion it. I did a size comparison to the SP earlier, if you want to scoot all the way back. It was near the beginning of the stream. Yeah, this is fine. One-handed, fast-forwarded, Pokemon, all of it. We don't have Ember. I want to try GBA, actually. We'll try GBA after this. See if we can do the same. Oh, but I gotta fight my rival. Gotta heal first. What would it be like to use a comfort grip on this? No. All the people that make the grips for these things, they make them like these big, bulky things. Like, nobody wants to use that. So I'm sure it'll help, but I'm not going to use it like that. Why would you do that? The whole reason for this is it's small. It's portable. It's pocketable. All of it. All right. Let's go try GBA. So how small is it? We did some comparisons earlier. It's tiny. It's a Miyoo Mini Tiny. It's very, very small. It's not big. Go back. We gotta go. Let's go GBA. Let's see what we can do there. Okay, so GBA and no, not what we want. Go back into GBA. I want to try mgba. Actually, what is the? Is it start X Y? What is it? I forget what the combo is. Y? Not Y? Oh, there we go. So we're using gpsp as default. And if we change that to mgba, let's try that. Let's try Pokemon something. Pokemon Fire Red? Fire Red. Let's go. So let's see what we get for FPS. And this is mgba, so not gpsp. So let's see what we get. So far, pretty good. I think they made improvements to this that you can fast forward a little bit further. Is it heavier than the Miyoo Mini? We did weight comparisons earlier in the stream as well. I had it on a scale, so if you want to go check that. We're still doing one-handed gameplay here, but 250s, this is good for GBA. Did they overclock it? I mean, I can do this on the Miyoo Mini as well, so I don't think so. It's not any different. Squirtle. Yeah, you're definitely over 3x fast forwarding here. Oh, I didn't grab the potion. We're going to die. We're going to lose to green. No, we're good. This is faster than I expected. So yeah, you're good for 3x GBA here. At least Pokemon. This compared to the bottom screen of the Thor. The Thor! It's OLED! There's no comparison there. It's OLED and it's much higher resolution. It's a big difference. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, we're dead. But to answer the question, even for, let me just make sure again, we are in mgba. Just make sure, information. No, we're in gpsp. Oh, that explains a lot of things. Okay, what is going on here? Hold on. We changed it, or we only changed it for that one game. Oh, oops. All right, hold on. Let's try mgba now, and we'll, let's make sure this works first time before we go any further in. And just see the difference. That was frustrating. All right. Okay, mgba. Apologies for that. I could have sworn we changed it, but I guess not. So gpsp you can do 3 to 4x. mgba we are only at not even 2x, 1.5. So okay, this is more in line with the Miyoo Mini. So they definitely didn't change anything. Apologies about that. Live testing. Things go wrong. So if you want to do mgba, you're looking at a lot less fast forward speed. It's quite a big difference. One-handed, you need a break. One-handed's a little bit too much. All right, did I miss any questions? Anything? Interesting part of the DS is likely a new sock. Hard to imagine it's T820. It's not T820. It would... I'd be surprised if it's even T618. Looking at the video of showing the 3DS gameplay, and it's Rune Factory's already having audio issues and not frame rate, not completely fully running fully. It's maybe T610 or whatever MediaTek version of the T610 is. Any ideas when these will be back in stock? Did they run out of stock? I didn't, I have not looked, so I don't know. I didn't know that they ran out of stock. I thought they were still in stock. No, you can order one now? Yeah, there you go. It's in the description. There's an order link. What else can we look at? Yeah, my hands are not used to playing a device this small. Just, I don't have hand cramps, but my wrist is like... Oh, it's probably because of me using it like this. So, probably be different. What else we got? App-wise, I mean, OnionOS is Onion. So you can just use Onion as you want. The only difference is it doesn't do anything when you close it, like this. I think the Hinge is going to be... you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I am not going to say anything. That is going to come back to bite me if I say anything. But I will say it feels sturdy. It definitely does feel sturdy. This is one of the better feeling hinges that I've seen, I think. Like even this one, why does it bounce back? It's weird. 34XXSP. And it doesn't, but this feels sturdy too. I think Ambernick makes some pretty good hinges. I don't think they've had any issues with them, what I remember. But, oh, you know what? Oh, they have the same thing, yeah. Say it, you think the Hinge is going to be, I'm not saying it. Does it have real-time clock? I don't know. It's a great question. Does it have a real-time clock? Where is... That would be one of the Onion things, right? They have a way to check that, I thought. Tools, no. What is mgba? Thanks, Craig. mgba is a RetroArch core. It's like an emulator. So, you know, when you want to play Game Boy Advance games, usually you have two options. It's gpsp or mgba. mgba is that option, but it requires more hardware or more processing power. So it's not as easy to run, but it's more accurate. So a lot of people like it when you get to higher end handhelds. And there's also a lot of like ROM hacks that require it instead of gpsp. So that's why it's something to make note of or to keep an eye on. I do not know if it has a real-time clock. I'll have to check that for you for the review, I guess. But I don't know. When is small too small? I don't mind this. Like I don't mind a small handheld like this. This isn't awful, but it's smaller than most handhelds, right? Like it's not. That's the whole point of this. It's to pop it into your bag. Like this is my phone. This is the handheld. I can do two of these, three-ish of these into my fold. Like even. I could put 1, 2, 3, 4 into my fold if I wanted to. That is the appeal, right? You just throw it into your pocket and you go. It's a nice small little handheld. There's a market for this. Why not? I may not use them a lot, but there's a market for them. How's the light bleed? I don't. Maybe a little. I haven't noticed anything yet. I can check that after, I guess. What phone is that? It's the Fold 7. How well does it do shaders? It doesn't. There's no shaders. How could you check light bleed on this? You'd have to find a static black image and pause it. Or during startup, maybe. You shut down. Reminds me of the Funky S. Yeah, it's a slightly bigger Funky S. Absolutely. Right way to look at it. How's the screen brightness versus like a 3.5 inch, 7? Does it get bright? That's a great question. We can check that. Why not? I don't know if I've ever booted this up in months, but let me see. It should work. Maybe. Okay, we are going to do a brightness test of something. We'll figure it out. Not as bright? Probably not, but we will see. Here, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, we're going to go into, we'll use something that uses, oh, but this is a 3x2. Yeah, whatever. We'll do a Game Boy Advance game. Game Boy Advance and Advance Wars 1. Yeah, Advance Wars 1 is a pretty good game to check. Is there a hotkey for this? There is. There we go. Advance Wars 1. Okay. And what is the brightness on this one again? There we go. All the way to the highest. Okay. Here we go. Brightness test, take 1. You know what? Hold on. Is the Miyoo brighter? Or is it the shaders throwing me off? Hold on. Let's get these shaders off. Nobody likes shaders. Let's go back. Okay. Go back. Okay, no, it's brighter. Yeah. It was the shaders that were throwing me off. But let's go down now. Let's see if we go dimmest we can go. Dimmest we can go, it gets dimmer as well. You can't even see. Yeah. Interesting. Let's go back up. Brightest we can go. And brightest we can go. Let me change the ISO a little bit so you can see. Make it dark. Miyoo has a pretty nice screen at full brightness. But this does get brighter. Not by a huge amount, but it does. Where were we before? Here? I think. Yeah, that looks right. Miyoo's look like much worse. Let me look one more time here. It's not as upscaled, right, for GBA. I forget what the screen things are, but it doesn't. Both of them are good to me. I mean, I would probably, this goes a little bit more saturated on the Miyoo, or not the Miyoo, the 34XX SP. It's a little bit more saturated than this is, but this is more contrasty. I don't know. They look. You play some games. They look fine. Just play some games. Any initial battery life expectations? Probably going to be the same as the Miyoo Mini so far. We are already at like 13%. It's been going down pretty quickly. So okay. What have I missed? Yeah, I don't know. How long have we been streaming for? How long has it been? Someone let me know how long this stream has been going for. Is there a way for me to even check that? I don't even know how long it's been. Didn't it come with a headphone adapter? It did. I did an unboxing at the very start of the stream if you want to take a look. Hour 45? Okay, let's do 15 more minutes and then I'm going to call it. So 2 hours. We'll do a nice straight 2 hours. So anything else? Let's do it now. Any questions? Anything you guys want to see at the end of the stream here? Let me know and I'll test some things. It is roughly 20% larger battery than the Miyoo Mini. With this brighter screen, might be similar battery life. Yeah, probably. Streets of Rage. I don't know if I have Streets of Rage. Do I? Do I? I don't have. Where's the search for this? Search. Streets. Five games. What do we got? All systems. Streets of Rage 2, you wanted? I saw. 2, 3? 23? You're getting 2. I don't think they've made a Streets of Rage 23 yet. I could be wrong on that. I am no Streets of Rage expert, but I believe that we are still nowhere near 23. Does it feel snappy, responsive? Yeah, feels fine on that front. Feels normal. Now remember, I am testing Onion today, not Stock. Stock felt different. And Stock has those other issues that we talked about earlier. So, but I think for this device, it makes more sense to look at Onion because I don't think anybody's going to use Stock. It's going to be like the other Miyoos. You buy this for Onion. All right, we have Streets of Raged. What else we got? Would it charge with the USB A to C converter at the end of the cable? Didn't we try that already? The charging? Sound does seem impressive. It's not. It's not. The sound isn't very good, but that's okay. Yeah, the sound is not exceptional or anything. It is there. It is sound. Any fatigue due to stiffer D-pad? Not yet. That is something to be worried about for sure. I definitely do get that from the harder D-pads, but nothing yet. But how can you transfer your Android Pokemon saves to your Miyoo Onion SD card? Find the save on both and replace it. That's it. It's pretty easy. Just search for the name in your SD card, and you can just replace it. Minish Cap or Tony Hawk? Minish Cap I do have. Tony Hawk I believe somewhere. I can just show you the original or the start of Minish Cap. I think we're still using mgba, just so you're aware, but I don't know if that matters. Oh, this has a long intro, doesn't it? Android Pokemon saves to your Miyoo. I answered that question already. You can't answer it. Ask it again. All right. Is that Rumble modeler? Yeah, it does have Rumble. We felt it earlier. Is there some ghosting a little bit? Or is it just the... Do you think if you moved your SD card from Miyoo Mini Plus to this device, it would work? That's what I did. I took Onion from here, and I put it in here. So, yeah, it works. I did it on stream. Any negatives so far? Sound isn't great. Heat isn't great. And stock isn't great. Otherwise, pretty good, surprisingly. But sound isn't a big deal because, I mean, for the price and all that. The stock nobody's going to use, so OnionOS. Heat is the bigger problem, I think. Like, it should not get hot playing these games, but it is. What else? There's that weird speaker or the weird interference sound that pops up randomly. On OnionOS, it hasn't really popped out as much. But when you're updating Onion, it shows up. You'll hear it. Is there some ghosting? I can't. Maybe slight something? Or it could just be, what is it? The FPS a little off? Yeah, a little off on the FPS. Could be that. It's not straight 60 for whatever reason. Try with headphones? That is a good question. Where's my headphones? Hold on. Here, I grabbed the first pair I could find. All right. Where's left and right? Hello? Left? Right? Don't they have these labeled? There we go. All right. Bye, everybody. I'm going to use their actual thing that came in the box. Let's see. It works. It works. Wait, hold on. It doesn't work. Why is it playing? It doesn't work. Why is it playing music still? Hold on. Okay, I can hear it through the headphones a little bit, and I can hear it through here. Hold on. Let me try my adapter instead of their adapter. Yeah, let me restart the emulator. Hold on. Let me get out of the emulator. We'll try that. 4D audio? Oh, our battery's dying. Nope. Nope. That's not it. It's not working. Now, hold on. We are in Onion. It could be an Onion bug. So let's do this. Let's go back to stock for a second. We'll try it on stock before I say anything. And then we'll see. Because remember, we are using Onion. It's not fully supported. So it could be that, but let's try it. We will do this, and then we'll run back to OnionOS. What's the point of headphones if people can still hear? It's probably just a bug. Let's see. Does it have Bluetooth? No, does not have Bluetooth. All right, Game Boy. Let's pick the first thing that I see. Yep, okay, we're good. So it works here. Okay, it works. Mr. Rez ERV, we have answered your question about 4 times already. I can't keep answering that question. It also has nothing to do with this video. Okay, so it works on stock. So we'll go back to Onion. I'm gonna keep them plugged in when we turn on the device with Onion, and we'll just double check that. But it could just be an Onion thing, which in case they'll fix it if they ever update for this device. Wait, what am I doing? Keep this in. Keep this in. Gotta take out the SD card. And this will be the last test of the day. So we will end stream after this. This is the last test. Let's see. All right, moment of trust. Moment of trust. Sound quality on headphones? It's not great. It's not great. I don't know what you'd be expecting for sound quality for headphones, but it's not what you're expecting. The sound quality in general is not exceptional, but it's fine. It is. Let's see. Yeah, so it's an Onion problem. Because I can still hear it from here. So that's an Onion problem. It does work with stock, but not with Onion. So if you want headphones to work right now, you'll have to use stock, but then you have to deal with the display issues and other things. So there's no winning at the moment, but hopefully Onion team will figure it out. That's it. Yeah, I got nothing else here. I will be doing a review on this hopefully shortly, soon. I just got it today, so give me a few days to play with it, and then I'll do up a review. Final thoughts. It's cool. It's cute. It's a nice little device. I can't speak to long-term reliability on the Hinge, so I'm not going to. I will say the Hinge feels sturdy, feels good, but that means nothing. It really doesn't. It means nothing. So I don't know what the final verdict on Hinge will be until months later. Screen looks good. It's brighter than the Miyoo Mini is, so they actually did something that makes it brighter than this, which is cool. Speaker it's not great, but it's a speaker, so that's one of the negatives. Heat is definitely a big negative. It gets warm. It for sure gets warm, and just playing anything, so that's not great. OnionOS doesn't have support for closing the lid, so keep that in mind. If you're going to use Onion, you will have to just push and hold to shut down like you usually do on other devices. Buttons feel good. D-pads feel good. They're all stiff. Felt fine. Felt normal. I didn't feel anything out of the ordinary. So I don't have much else to say right now. The stock seems to have more issues, and that's unfortunate. But OnionOS is available day one, so it's harder to cause a problem about it if you have an alternative available on day one. But what else we got? Do you have an Miyoo Air Pocket for review too? No, they don't send me anything. So I bought one that'll arrive in like 4 months, but they don't send me review units. Ask people to subscribe? Sure. Make sure you like and sub to help the channel grow. Don't forget to... Wait. No, we did that already. Don't forget to like and sub to help the channel grow. Come join me on the Discord if you want to talk about retro handhelds. Support me through YouTube membership if you like my stuff. And yeah, I hope you all have a good one. But I'm not ready to end the stream. Hold on. Wait. Hope you all have a good one. Give me a second. We'll do this again. I got to end it. Okay. Now we can do it. Hope you all have a good one.